Lollipop Chainsaw RePop launching early. Lollipop Chainsaw RePop hasn't suffered another delay, but it's instead being bumped up nearly 2 weeks to September 12, 2024. As reported by Gamatsu, developer Dragami Games confirmed the change would affect all versions of the game: PS5, Xbox Series, Nintendo Switch, and PC in North America, Central and South America, and Europe. The previous release date of September 25th came after another delay out of summer 2024 and before that 2023. But as its latest September 12th date is just a month away, it's likely Dragami Games will stick to this one. Lollipop Chainsaw RePop is a remake of the original Lollipop Chainsaw, which follows high school cheerleader and zombie hunter descendant Juliet Starling as she fights through the apocalypse with her boyfriend's severed head at her side. RePop is a definitive version of the game, which leaves the story unchanged with the focus on quality of life improvements and additional gameplay content, Dragami Games CEO Yoshimi Yasuda said in June. The game picked up a cult following, but in our 5 out of 10 review, IGN said Lollipop Chainsaw doesn't even attempt to differentiate itself from the genre, and most of what it does try new in the realm of characters and writing ultimately ends up taking away from an incredible on-paper action game. So here's the comments. Gaming Devi 800 goes, probably the right move. Mortal Kombat 1 DLC, Zelda, and Greedfall 2 early access were all were within a day of its release. Ah, that might be the reason. Foxtrot 360 goes, I had a blast with this when it came out. However, I'm worried it will repeat a pattern where nostalgia will get me to buy this and I'll play it and be like, that didn't age well. Still want to play it again, though. And Gamer C369 goes, not age well, huh? Don't worry, the game was not all that well received back then. And Carmela Pies goes, wait for the eventual price drop and get it then. That way, if it sucks, you didn't pay much for it. And I want to see the replies. Foxtrot goes, hoping it hits Game Pass at some point. And Attack the Aaron goes, same, got burnt by Tomb and Star Wars Bounty Hunter. So, Lollipop Chainsaw, we don't have Xbox Series, I don't think you have PS5.
Nope, not yet. Still counted.
So the only way you could play it is on PC. Would you be interested in getting Lollipop Chainsaw RePop, or?
It'd be nice. Though here's the thing, though. I never played the original Lollipop Chainsaw on the 360 yet, and I think the 360 version is slightly cheaper than the Lollipop Chainsaw coming out this year. So it's
let me see what it goes for.
Last time I checked, it was like $50 for a used copy of Lollipop Chainsaw on the 360.
Okay,
which includes the manual and disc drive and disc.
Okay, so the PS3 loose copy is $48.85 for.
I was right.
But for the 360, a loose copy is $29.
Okay, well, cheaper, a lot cheaper. 360. Okay.
Yeah. So I played Lollipop Chainsaw, the first one, to like the third or fourth level. It's okay. But it's does lose its appeal really fast. I do have to say.
Although my dream came true for that moment, I saw the gameplay of Lollipop Chainsaw.
What dream?
Let's just say that I dreamt about this cheerleader using a chainsaw and attacking people with it, or zombies with it, or whatever it was. And I was back at least 10 years ago. I dreamt about something like that. I was like, wow, it came much true, that actual moment, Lollipop Chainsaw.
Okay,
I thought it was my idea originally, but
this game came out. This game originally came out 15 years ago. So,
well, the original Lollipop Chainsaw came out as well as 2012. So, prior to that 2012 year, I was dreaming about something similar to that fashion. I can't explain it when exactly, but it was definitely at least a year before Lollipop Chainsaw came out in its trailers and all. So it was like, wow.
Okay.
I'm sorry to mention that, but still, it's kind of interesting, like a girl like that in some high school just slicing people with chainsaws. It's kind of that's unruly. That's I think that's sexy at the same time.
We're not high schoolers ourselves. Remember that.
I'm sorry. It's just that I was, I was just I was wondering to myself, what is actually happening? Wow, that's Also, years later, I'm like, wow, it actually it came to fruition. That the kind of gameplay, the gameplay of Lollipop Chainsaw. So,
Yeah. Well, like I said, I can understand it. I would have to get the PS3 version if I wanted to play it. Which I just am not in. I might get it again someday, but it's really far down there. It's not like ooh some game I want to get. So, but like I said, I played it a couple. I played a couple of the levels, and it's fun in short bursts. But I wouldn't suggest anyone try marathoning it. Now
get tired very easily.
this is the original version, so I'm not talking about the version that hasn't come out yet. So
Of course not.
maybe they added something that makes it more fun, but um, you know, we don't know. We all I know is what I played back in, you know, about 12 years ago. So